but he is certainly on the roster bubble. Brennan Jackson, Rams rookie. First time we've seen him on the field in the preseason, in on that tackle. Time now for a player interview down to the field, powered by your Southern California Toyota dealers. Visit toyota.com to learn more. We make it easy. And it's an easy day for Steve Avila, just chilling in a hoodie down on the field. He takes the preseason off. Steve, how are you?
Doing good. I got a little sweat in. I'm in a hoodie, but I got a little sweat before.
Okay.
So, yeah.
To be fair, for the final preseason game, Sean McVay makes all you guys, the starters, all 90, go out there, uniform early, make it feel like a dress rehearsal, right? So you're ready for game day. Almost had a pick. Eli Neal almost had a pick.
Yeah, for sure. And it felt good, definitely putting the shoulder pads on and the jersey on. And, I looked in the mirror. I'm like, this fits me a little better this year. I slimmed down a little bit. So.
Steve, talk about this offensive line you guys have had out here in the preseason. These young guys and some veterans have really put a great performance. No sacks, been graded one of the highest in the NFL. What has it been like tutoring those guys as well as learning a new position?
Yeah. Oh, it's been amazing, man. I feel like one thing for me last year coming in, it was a collective group, that came in and helped the younger guys. And, for me, playing every snap last year, I wanted to do my part and teach the young guys as well. But it's also, the people that were here as well that are playing, I feel like they got better as well. So I feel like that's a testament just how we've been doing in the preseason.
Steve, one of my favorite storylines last year was watching the Rams sort of reinvent their rushing attack almost mid-season, going from that wide zone game we associate with Sean McVay to being this downhill, gap-oriented run game. What was that like for you as a line to make that switch?
Yeah, you always want to run the ball as an offensive lineman, and I feel like one of the things that the team wanted to do, with drafting me up there was change the run game. They wanted to change the identity of this offensive line, and running the ball more just told us that the coach trusts us a lot more. So we definitely felt that mid-season, and we're probably going to see a lot of that this year.
Xavier Smith calls fair catch at the 9. Steve, easiest interview of all time. We appreciate you, man.
Yeah,
got to go to break.
You guys.
Steve Avila down to the field. Good luck this year. We'll see him back on the field Sunday night in Detroit, week number 1. Rams up early, 3-0 in Houston. Just over midway through the third here. Rams trailing 10-9, coming back on offense, but not before a player interview. Powered by your Southern California Toyota dealers. Visit toyota.com to learn more. We make it easy with Kurt Sandoval on the sideline.
Can you guys believe John Johnson has been in the NFL 8 years now? He's had 4 joint practices, including one in the humidity. Describe how that has helped and what the challenge in that humidity was.
Yeah, 4 joint practices is unheard of. Really, I haven't experienced 4 in one season, but they were good. Coach McVay doesn't play the starters in the preseason, so those are our games. Yeah. So we get up for them, we take a lot of reps. And like you said, the humidity was, everyone's equipment was soaked. My shoes are still wet, so it's kind of like mildewy in the locker room. It was nasty, but it was good. Good work against their starters. It's ones-on-ones. It's been good for us.
When this team drafted you, Wade Phillips was the defensive coordinator. You've been with Raheem. What's the difference with Chris Shula, and how would you describe how this defense is coming along?
It's a combination of both. I say it's like a, I was here, my first year was Shula's first year here, so it kind of came full circle, but yeah, it's a mixture of both. Schematically, it's not much different, but I would say like the style is kind of like a mixture of Wade and Ross. So it's pretty cool. Like you said, I experienced both, so I'm comfortable, familiar, and we've been doing really well in it. A lot of guys came back from last year, so it'll be a good year for us.
And from the better late than never department, you guys are finally moving into a new building. What's that going to be like?
They told me in 2018 that we were moving. We were getting a new stadium. Finally got the stadium, so that was checked, and now we're finally in the new building. So, like you said, better late than never, but it'll be awesome, man. Woodland Hills is a good area, and it's just a buzz with the LA Rams.
You got to have a little patience this week with making sure all the film is set up and everything?
Probably. Actually, I think we'll do a good job. If anybody will, I think our staff, our equipment guys, our video guys, I think they have everything ready to go. So shout out to Dan, shout out to Bird, shout out to all my guys.
That's awesome, JJ. Appreciate your time. John Johnson, yeah, when he was signed in the offseason, he comes right up to me and goes, they can't get rid of me. Great dude, great dude. Back to you guys upstairs.